Oh, right, I'm not on time. Hey, there we go. Tonight on Fake News, we get to the bottom of some things. We have an exclusive interview with the turkey President Trump is going to pardon next week. A visit from Vinny Gambini. Yeah, my cousin Vinny. A one-of-a-kind conversation with a godly Twitch reformer. And before all that, I'm going to tell you what the lamestream media Care Bears won't tell you. That's right, we're exposing them. There's a secret Care Bear hiding everywhere, trying to make this country nice again, but not on my watch. I'm Falex Fones, and I'm taking over. Now brought to you by Falex Fones, Big Testy Ball Sack. This is Fake News. Yeah, it's fake news. We're doing it. Fake news is the show that some people think is fake because it's real. Think about it. Care Bear. Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger officially certified Joe Biden as the winner in the state's election today, which honestly, to me, is exactly like the time I certified spaghetti and sauce as my suggestion for dinner last night. Everybody already knew. President Trump invited Michigan lawmakers to the White House today in a bid to persuade them to overturn state election results in his favor. But after serving them a KFC fill-up meal, and Michigan lawmakers decided to honor the state's vote, claiming Popeyes is better. Any vote against KFC is a vote against Trump. White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany ended a briefing today without taking a question from CNN White House correspondent Caitlin Collins and justified it by saying, "I don't call on activists." I've been calling CNN activists for years. You know what they say? In times of deceit, truth-telling is revolutionary. Whoa, I think I was possessed by a Care Bear for a second there. If you're worried about getting possessed by a Care Bear, you need to get yourself some of Falex Fones' Big Testy Ball Sack. This is dick pills, not my testicles. In a press conference this week, Rudy Giuliani spouted conspiracy theories for an hour and a half, while what looked like dark hair dye dripped from, I lost my place, dripped from down his face. In an attempt to not look bad to his supporters, he promised it was just leftover blackface. After attending his father's news conference, Andrew Giuliani tested positive for a secondhand embarrassment. Kyle Rittenhouse, the murderer who traveled from Illinois to Kenosha, Wisconsin to commit murder on Black Lives Matter protesters Joseph Rosenbaum and Anthony Huber, posted his $2 million bail and was released from jail today, which is fucked because he's a murdering fuckhead. The money came from a legal defense fund crowdsourced from conservatives who I guess think it's okay to go across state lines to do murder. They better have my back when I go hunting Care Bears because you know they're not just here in California. This week, Dr. Anthony Fauci said that Santa has innate immunity and won't spread COVID-19 on Christmas. When reached for comment, President Trump said it's ridiculous since everyone knows COVID isn't real. Even him, and he had it. It was announced this afternoon that Donald Trump Jr., President Trump's eldest son, tested positive for COVID-19 as well. It's just nice to see a father and son share something sometimes, isn't it? My dad never gave me a deadly disease, and I hate him. After Pfizer announced the near completion of a vastly successful COVID vaccine trial, Moderna followed up this week saying they also had one, making Moderna basically my high school friend Jake, who made this elaborate scavenger hunt to ask Janie to prom, but didn't give her the first clue until the day after, and she'd already agreed to go to prom with Pfizer. Yeah, I went to high school with the company Pfizer. Rachel Maddow returned to the air last night after some time away to help her COVID-infected partner and said, "Whatever you do, do not get this thing," prompting every liberal mother to email their kids, "Whatever you do not get this thing." Thanks, Mom, I know. My mom's liberal. She's a fucking Care Bear. Florida was named for a finalist for the U.S. Space Command headquarters, which I guess is good if we want to send COVID to space. Trusted news source Page 6 reports that Joe Biden could be banned from Animal Crossing. I wish he could be banned from unfucking America. Ex-radical Kenyan sleeper President Barack Hussein Obama bested the first-day book sales of his wife Michelle. Another crushing defeat for white supremacy, but still a win for the patriarchy at large. That's all the presidents. When asked for on Tuesday, excuse me, it's hard to be this loud. You should consider, if you want to be loud like me, maybe buying some of my big testy ball sack. It'll help you be loud. That's what one of the many side effects. Or you could also say, like, one of the many reasons to take it. Regardless, when asked on Tuesday, actor Matthew McConaughey declined to rule out a run for Texas governor, and eventually giving Donald Trump a run at the worst celebrity president. Last night on BET Plus, Versus hosted a matchup between Gucci Mane and Jeezy, which I don't think I ever expected to say. And it was watched by over 2 million Americans, reminding everyone that black unemployment is at its lowest thanks to President Donald Trump and not thanks to black ingenuity. That's not a thing. This weekend, the season finale of the Eric Andre Show, hosted by Trevor Noah, is happening. And Stormy Daniels is going to star on the show despite leaving my DMs on red. I guess she's busy. Fucking Care Bear. During a motorcycle race in Kansas this week, a biker on meth fell, accidentally shot himself, and then got hit by a car. Incredible. This is why I always say don't go outside when you're on meth. Get a camera and an internet connection and yell into a microphone for hours. The head of the Serbian Orthodox Church died from COVID this week after he likely contracted it during an open casket funeral for one of his bishops who died from COVID a couple of weeks before. And for some reason, nobody can figure out. Everyone wants the new leader to be cremated. The current leader to be, you get it, the guy who has COVID. A sinkhole filled with glowing green liquid was discovered on Hastings Avenue in Toronto this week, which means I was right. The next batch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are gonna be Canadian. Speaking of Canada, the Toronto Raptors announced they will start the next NBA season in Tampa, Florida, due to Canadian radicalists in the government attempting to stop the spread of a deadly supervirus. When reached for comment, Tampa Bay residents said they're excited to party rock with the escaped dinosaurs from Universal Studios Orlando. Also in Canada, the province of Alberta issued a warning to citizens not to try to push moose away from their cars, even if they try to lick the vehicles. Canada is fucking funny. This week, Ben Carson, an actual doctor, announced he took an unproven COVID-19 treatment recommended by Mike Lindell, an actual idiot. The United States is fucking funny. Apple has accused Facebook of disregard for user privacy, which is kind of like my butthole accusing my penis of smelling bad. Hypocrite. Why did we censor that image? It was just Mark Zuckerberg. Adult film star Lana Rhoades says she forgot how to have real sex after working in porn, which honestly makes sense to me since when we got together the other night, we just 69'd for an hour. Excuse me, I fucked up the joke. We 96'd for an hour. If we 69'd for an hour, well, I wouldn't have lasted. The the Ohio Senate okayed a bill this week allowing teachers to carry guns at school without needing peace officer training. Finally, PE teachers have a second thing they're not trained to do. The first one is, you get it. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is getting an international Emmy this week. Well, it was announced this week that he's getting one. He's not getting it this week. It's in the future. Whatever. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is getting an Emmy for his use of television during the COVID-19 pandemic, which is hilarious because his brother Chris does TV for a living and doesn't have an Emmy. Either way, the only Cuomo who matters to me is Kaylee Cuoco. A man interviewing for a job with the Washington State Patrol on Wednesday was arrested instead because he admitted to something during his interview process. See, this is why I'll never tell my producers I peddle drugs live on air. Speaking of which, if you're feeling like you may have low T, don't ask your doctor. Just immediately buy Falex Fones Big Testy Ball Sack. It's pills, not my actual testicles, though both will get your dick hard. In sports news, New York Mets... Oh, that's not good. It's been wrong the whole time. Oh, okay. We're going to catch up. Hold on. We're going through a lot of images. Hold on. Not there. Okay. I guess the slideshow's broken. Well, we're out of There's too many images in the slideshow, it seems. So we're just going to ditch them. That's okay. We don't need them. In sports news, New York Mets second baseman Robinson Cano was suspended for the 2021 season after testing positive for performance-enhancing drugs, which is actually my bad. I told him no one would ever know he was putting Falex Fones, big testy ball bag, in his mouth, but I guess they test for that now. This time I'm talking about my testicles. You know what's fucking crazy, y'all? You know what's fucking crazy? Trump supporters online have been rushing to distance themselves from Tucker Carlson. There should be a picture of Tucker Carlson right here, because he dared to ask Trump's lawyer, Sidney Powell, picture of her, for some evidence that the election was rigged, accusing him of being a part of the deep state, the lamestream media, or the goddamn New York Knicks logo. Powell even said on television that Tucker is insulting, demanding, and rude. Picture of Tucker. I didn't know she was handing out compliments, but I couldn't disagree more. Tucker Carlson isn't deep state. He's not lamestream, and he certainly isn't an NBA basketball player for the New York Knicks. Picture of Patrick Ewing. I've been telling you all along, he's a fucking Care Bear. Picture of Care Bears. That's right. You may have thought Tucker was all chummy butt buddy with Donnie T, but no, this whole time, Tucker has just been going along with him because Trump knew the truth. Tucker was born a Care Bear, raised a Care Bear, and underneath that press suit and that Joseph Goebbels haircut, Google it, you won't find it, he has always been a Care Bear, trying to make another America nice again, like a fucking red Care Bear. Picture of red Care Bear. Cool again, like the purple one. Picture of purple one. Or more Asian, like the picture of pink one. Pink one. You thought I was going to say yellow, didn't you? Picture of the guy who said that Asian Americans are yellow Americans. And today, I wish, without the context, it's really, without the picture, this is a weird joke, but I swear it's real. You're just like Dr. Peter Bylinson, a fucking Care Bear sheep thinking racist thoughts when you could be thinking about how there's Care Bears everywhere. And Tucker Carlson is the biggest one. Picture of Tucker Carlson. So if you're sitting at home flipping on an old episode of Tucker Carlson and comparing the footage to the New York Knicks roster to see which one he is, picture of New York Knicks roster, just stop. Picture of Tucker Carlson. Nothing has changed. He's exactly who he's always been. A huge fuckhead and a fucking Care Bear. All right. That's all the things I wanted to yell at you today, but we have some more stuff coming up here on the show. Next week is Thanksgiving, and every year the president pardons a turkey. The deep state loves fowls. Correspondent Adam Macias joins us now to talk a little bit more about that. Adam?
Thank you so much, Falex. This week, I had the opportunity to talk to this year's pardoned turkey. And let's just say, he was a strange bird. Every year, people all across the US of A sit down for a Thanksgiving meal and enjoy their most favorite of dishes, roasted turkey. But out of all the turkeys that get sent to the chopping block, one special turkey gets to fly the coop. Every year, the President of the United States pardons a turkey on Thanksgiving. And despite everything going on, the White House is still planning on doing so this year.
Pardon.
But what makes this fowl not so foul to be pardoned? What crime game did this game get caught up in? And are we safe with this jailbird waddling the streets? Who is this turkey?
Hi, my name is Gobbles the Turkey, and I am being pardoned by the greatest president of all time, and he's a sex god, Donald Trump.
I sat down with Gobbles the Turkey, and I think you'll find his story to be anything but impeccable.
Did I put this thing on? I'm just a turkey.
We met over Zoom, which, to be honest, was already a pretty big red flag that this wasn't your normal kind of turkey.
Is this how I put this thing on right here? I'm just a turkey. I've never done anything like this before. A pretty handsome turkey, if I might add.
So, Gobbles, you know how to operate a computer?
I think my daughter, who's my turkey daughter, by the way, very gorgeous, huge and plump, very nice. If I wasn't a turkey myself, I'd probably eat her. But anyways, so she taught me how to use the computer, which I think that's what this is called. Hello, I'm just a bird, gobble, 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 I'm just a bird.
Right, and I'm sure when you said turkey daughter, you just meant daughter. Because, of course, turkeys can have daughters.
Perfect. That's exactly what I meant. That's always what I meant. I never didn't say that. That's what I said. Okay? Next question.
It's at that moment I decided to turn the heat on in the oven. Gobbles. You are clearly President Trump, a human man dressed up as a turkey, poorly, I might add, trying to get pardoned for your human crimes. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm not a man, you're a man. No man, no man, no man. I mean, if I was a man, I'd be the strongest man ever, but I'm not a man. I'm just a little turkey, okay? Gobble, 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 gobble. Let's make gobble, gobble again.
President Trump, that is clearly your presidential campaign slogan, Make America Great Again. But you just said, make gobble, gobble again, which doesn't make sense.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That sounds like a pretty good guy, whoever came up with that slogan. I'm not a president, though, and I definitely cannot be convicted of any presidential crimes. Perhaps maybe the Hatch Act? I don't know. The only Hatch Act I know is hatching little turkey eggs. That's all I know.
So you are clearly trying to pardon yourself for crimes you committed as a president.
Again, I'm just a turkey, and a lot of people say that maybe a president can't pardon himself. Maybe he gets a little too much flack for if he were to pardon himself, but no one would give him a flack for a turkey. In fact, everybody in America loves the president pardoning turkeys. So that's what maybe the president is doing, is pardoning a turkey. Again, I'm just a turkey. I'm just a turkey, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say all about that. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Okay, sir. Clearly, this isn't going to work. You have a poorly designed costume.
What are you talking about? I look like the most perfect turkey in the world. I have a beak, 4 little feathers, just like they taught me in elementary school. Again, I wouldn't know. I was too smart for it, didn't need it. My mommy said I was better than the rest of the kids, and that's why they're picking on me anyways. Gobble, 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 gobble.
President Trump, this clearly won't work. How do you see this working out for you? What's your end game?
I don't know. If I was a man, again, my name is Gobbles, gobble, gobble, that's what I like to do. But maybe if I was a man, and then maybe, I don't know, I'd get tired of the rat race of you all, or the turkey run, if you will. Then I can maybe just relax, live in the wild, you know? I never got a chance to sow my wild oats, if you will, if I'm saying. I mean, I'm getting Stormy Daniels, of course. I mean, I've sowed my wild oats. I moved on.
Okay, all right. Okay, Gobbles. Let's say this pardon works. What will be the first thing you do as a free turkey?
I don't know. I guess I have to think about it. You know, maybe suss out what the rest of the turkeys want. What kind of turkey world are we living in? We're letting just people into the turkey world? Do we need to figure out what's going on with the turkey world? Maybe there needs to be a gigantic wall with the turkey. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna be president of the turkeys. I don't know. I don't know. Gobble, 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 gobble.
All right. Thank you, Mr. President.
Gobble, gobble.
All right. Gobbles. Thank you. And good luck.
Gobble, gobble. All right, Ivanka. Okay. All right. How do I, somebody hand me my phone. I haven't had it in 5 minutes. Somebody, where's my phone?
President Trump will be living the rest of his days as a wild turkey, a truly sad and pitiful ending to a president's tenure. But at least now, Donald Trump will no longer be America's burden. Thank you, Alex, for having me. And
my name's Falex, but yeah, no problem.
Oh, thank you so much, Falex. Sorry about that. Little pheasant
Thank you for
slip there.
going to the White House and talking to this turkey.
Well, it was over Zoom, to be honest with you, and but yes, it was very clear that it was Donald Trump in the middle of the Oval Office talking. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Big Donnie T himself for sure.
Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do. Hopefully, I don't know what Joe Biden will do, but hopefully next year's turkey won't be him.
Well, yeah. I mean, as they say sometimes, Joe Biden's a fucking turkey, but really he's a fucking Care Bear. So we got to watch out for that too. And I don't want to see anybody start pardoning Care Bears. So at least they're still just pardoning turkeys.
That's good. Yeah. I mean, maybe that's something I'll research next year. There's a Care Bear pardoning.
You better. In fact, Adam, That's your assignment from now until it's fucking solved.
You got it. Falex, you got it. I'm on it for you 100%.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Ivanka? Ivanka, where's my phone? Ivanka, where's my phone? I gotta, hold on. I'll be back, Falex. Falex, I'm coming right back for you. Okay, I'll talk to you soon, okay? Ivanka, where's my phone? Google a camera.
Is my correspondent Adam secretly Donald Trump? Or is he about to get killed by Donald Trump for having sex with Ivanka? We'll find out next time on Fake News. Just kidding, we're not over. Okay, listen, this episode of Fake News was brought to you by, and that investigative journalism was brought to you by oh, I almost dropped it. Falex Fones, big testy ball sack. It's just stuff you take. Okay, let's say you're feeling like you have low T. Pop it in. Okay, let's say you're feeling like you're a little tired. Pop it in. Let's say you can't get your dick hard. Pop it in. Let's say, maybe you're like concerned about the state of the world and you're seeing Care Bears everywhere. Pop it in. That's what you do. You take it, you feel better. Problem solved. Okay. $14. You just get into my store, you can have it. Now, coming up next, we're going to talk to somebody else. Okay? I'm chewing, so just give me a second. The thing about Big Testy Ballsack is it's real chewy. Yesterday, Trump attorney and stand-up guy Rudy Giuliani gave a press conference detailing the definitely valid voter fraud allegation by the Trump campaign. Here to discuss his famous Brooklyn attorney, Vinny Gambini, from the 1992 film, My Cousin Vinny. Hey, it's my cousin Vinny. How you doing?
Hey, pal, you don't get to call me my cousin Vinny, okay? Only my cousin gets to do that. That's strike one, pal. Watch yourself. But to answer your initial question, I mean, I'm embarrassed to be here talking to you, donut ass. I mean, I could be refreshing Adrian Wojnarowski's Twitter account, yelling to Mona Lisa about Knicks free agency. No, babe, Dolan hasn't traded for Russell Westbrook yet. He hasn't sold the team yet either. I mean, sheesh, man, come on.
Yeah, a great lawyer like yourself has to see the liberal conspiracy being committed here by the radical Care Bear Democrats.
Pal, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're stuffing your face like it's last call at the KFC buffet. Slow it down, Jesus.
Okay, that was just my ball sack. Do you even know about the president election?
Yeah, I mean, no shit. We all saw it. Trump lost. What about it?
That's what the left-wing Care Bear media wants you to believe.
The left wing, the chicken wing media, pal. Again, what the fuck are you going on about? You just keep going on about shit.
Okay. Let me start from the top. So the election,
yeah,
was a liberal hoax.
Whatever you say, pal.
Rudy Giuliani.
Yeah, pervert scumbag.
Hey, that's not fair, man. Rudy shouted out you as his favorite lawyer yesterday.
Whoop-de-doo. I mean, Rudy's one of my least favorite mayors ever. I mean, I even hate de Blasio less.
I held a press conference yesterday.
Thursdays, I don't pay attention to that shit on Thursdays. I watch Grey's Anatomy with Mona Lisa, but I mean, if you say so.
Exposing the liberal conspiracy.
What liberal conspiracy? Your guy Trump lost. Get over it, pal. Don't you got other stuff to worry about? Shit, I voted for Joe Biden, but I mean, I've already moved on to the Knicks. Obi Toppin. Who the fuck drafts some guy named Obi-Wan? I mean, it's fucking basketball, not pretend space fighting. Jesus fucking Christ. And I mean, I apologize for taking the Lord's name in vain.
Okay.
Dolan better figure some shit out this offseason. I'll turn my fucking back on this team. This is the last fucking straw, man. I mean, if the Brooklyn Nets get James Harden, I'd hate to support the bozos, but a man has his limits. I mean, okay, what the fuck were you yapping about again?
Rudy Giuliani exposed the liberal conspiracy. The Democrats, who are the smartest conspiracy masterminds in the planet, check their track record, wouldn't let the Republicans into the room to count the votes. Joe Biden cheated.
See, pal, you're doing it again. Yap, yap, yap. Goddamn hair dyed, falling all over your sweaty brow. Every time you yap on, it sounds like you have al dente grits just jumping out of your ass through your vocal cords. I mean, why is it that the grits in your stuffy milieu make you yapper on like a dumb, bigoted ghoul in the next Ghostbusters movie? I mean, even the Ku Klux Klan must hate being around you.
Hey, I've been very nice to you, my cousin Vinny, but don't you dare make an enemy out of me.
The hell did you just call me, pal?
Yeah, I said my cousin Vinny, you fucking Care Bear. What are you going to do about it, libtard Care Bear?
Okay, that's it. How many fingers am I holding up? Yeah, you see? Yeah, that's all 10 fingers I'm about to shove up your ass when I get a hold of you. You wait till I get over there, tough guy. You fucking wait. Fucking wait.
Get him out of here. Get him out. Get him off my screen. Get him off my screen. Okay. Jesus. My cousin Vinny's coming after me. I don't think so. My cousin Vinny fucking lives our Care Bear. I don't think he's coming after me at all. That's not what we're going to talk about now, okay? We got another thing to talk about, and that's what... Well, first of all, this episode is brought to you by Falex Fones, Big Testy Balzac. If you want to buy some, $14, just find my store. With the rise of online gaming, many people are swarming to Twitch to watch video games be streamed online. One channel has taken streaming in a new direction, towards God, the ultimate Care Bear. Up next, we got an exclusive glimpse into the life of the lead pastor for a Christian gaming channel. And when I say up next, I mean as soon as I disappear, which I'll talk until happens. I don't know what to say, though. So instead, I'm gonna not do that. Okay.
Yo, what's up? My name is Jerry Garcia, no relation. I'm a leader of God Mode Activated, which is like a online worship channel streaming on Twitch. Except for like, this isn't like your boring old Christian church, dude. We play fucking video games. A lot of people say in the chat like, dude, how is this Christian? You're just playing Grand Theft Auto, running over civilians. And so I gotta like explain it to them. So when I drive in over the civilians, I fucking pretend that they're my sins. Like, watch this. This one is for the time that like I took a photo with my dog and I was kissing him for Instagram, and I kind of like it.
Forgiven.
This one right here is for the time that I stole my mom's birth control and I crushed it up and snorted it all so that I would stop getting my girlfriend so pregnant.
Forgiven.
This was for the time that I ran over a civilian.
God forgiven.
We fucking do everything that gamers do to try and attract people over to our channel. You know, we do gamer stuff like drink Mountain Dew.
The Father!
Eating hot ass spicy food. And then also doing the thing that's probably like most universal to gamers. Fucking jacking off, dude.
Oh, holy God!
Dude, we're also like fucking taking cues from the Pope now, dude. We're fucking pro-gay, and so we only use the word gay positively. Whoa, I just headshotted a cop! Dude, I'm fucking gay. Right now, we technically don't have an audience because everybody in the chat is just a troll. But our audience will come eventually because it's like I always say, dude, if you build the online gaming church, eventually the younger demographic, it will fucking come, dude. So fuck it, dude. Oh, dude, that's my alarm. I gotta take my birth control. Oh, man, dude.
Wow. What an incredible investigative piece. I mean, look, we got to the bottom of some things on this episode today, didn't we? We got to the bottom of whether or not Tucker Carlson's a Care Bear. He is. We already knew that. We got to the bottom of whether or not President Donald Trump is a turkey, only when he's trying to pardon himself. We got to the bottom of whether or not my associate Adam is Donald Trump. Well, we didn't actually get to that. That'll be, hopefully we... God, I hope not, because if he is, then who the fuck is running the country? Oh, we also got to the bottom of whether or not my cousin Vinny is my cousin Vinny, and it turns out I'm not allowed to call him my cousin Vinny. Oh, what else did we get to the bottom? I mean, hey, look, we got to the bottom of whether or not you watch the show, and based on the metrics that I can see, everybody in the whole goddamn America watched the show, which is good. I'm Falex Fones, okay, and this show is brought to you by. I dropped them because when I was eating them earlier, I was getting too jacked up. But it's brought to you by Falex Fones, Big Testy Ball Sack, which is just a sack full of balls that are gummies, and you eat them, and then you feel better as a man. And if you don't, then you're not a man. So you got to get into my store, buy them for $14. It's $14 a bottle, but you can get a big bottle for $15. It's only one extra pill. Okay, what else? That's pretty much it. So, hey, you've been watching fake news, which good job. Don't watch real news, watch fake news. But only tune in when I'm the host, Falex Fones, and I'm only the host today and possibly someday in the future. We're on the air every Friday at 7 p.m. What else? Go follow